You're watching the Blintz.
We made this for you, if you are a Jew, and you can't stand people who are shitting on you.
Disclaimer, anti-Semites on the show resembling despicable humans living or dead are a coincidence. Just a coincidence, just a coincidence. Cause we all know cartoons are totally fictitious.
Hey, you're not supposed to be in there. We are boycotting Starbucks because they give comfort and aid to the Zionist regime. We discussed this. In order to save the children of Palestine, we are only allowed to go to Dunkin' Donuts.
Son of a bitch, I couldn't figure out how to drink this with my mask on anyway.
You need to get out of there before someone sees you.
Okay.
Sure, okay.
Snowball Fight for Palestine, sponsored by Foreign Agents of Chaos.
I guess we have work to do.
Today we are here to throw snowballs at the Zionist NYPD to help free the children of Gaza from Zionist occupation.
Yeah, we bad.
If you're bad, they don't mess with you.
Okay then, we bad.
Zionist cops at 12 o'clock.
Shit, that hurts.
Cut it out, assholes. This is freaking bullshit.
I can't see anything.
The mayor! Zokin Mam Jihadi says you pigs have Zionist boots. Fuck you and your Jew boots!
Yeah, fuck you.
Get those Zionist mofos. Get those Zionist mofos.
Get those Zionist cops. Defund the fucking police.
Free Palestine, you motherfuckers.
Fuck you.
Yeah, we got that Jew bastard in the eye.
Free Palestini, motherfucker.
Woo-hoo.
Welcome back to No Jews, No News. Tonight we have reporter Barry Nice live at Washington Square Park reporting on a viral snowball fight for Palestine that turned into an assault on the NYPD. Here's Barry reporting from the park.
Thank you, Zvi. I'm live tonight in Washington Square Park, where a TikTok invitation from a group called Foreign Agents of Chaos, which is run by the Qatari government with funding from the IRGC, riled up a bunch of pro-Palestinian activists in their mid to late 20s who seem to hate America, hate Jews, and hate the police. Behind me is Officer Seamus Kelly, who was badly wounded when hundreds of activists threw snowballs at him and his fellow officers. I'll let him describe what happened in his own words.
So the police commissioner, she thought it would be a good idea to make sure we had a police presence in the park, considering this snowball fight was organized and advertised with funding from a foreign terror regime. But, you know, I'm thinking to myself, snowball fight, it's going to be a bunch of kids playing around, easy detail, but that ain't what happened. And we get into the park and everyone starts shouting all this anti-Semitic rhetoric at us, like we got Zionist boots, all this shit. The mayor says, not for nothing, but I ain't even Jewish. Next, I know my partner starts screaming and I look over and he's got a nail wedged in his eye and I'm getting hit with snowballs. It feels like rocks because these aren't kids. These are full-grown adults. I don't know if you call them activists or what. I like to call them shitheads. If you can allow that on TV, I don't know if I can say that. But basically, these shitheads, they start yelling at us and calling us Zionists and Jews, and they're screaming shit like Free Palestine, and they got shit in the snowballs, ice, rocks, nails, you name it. They packed all this shit in the snowballs, you know, with the intent of injuring all of us police officers officers, and they're like pelting these snow bombs, I would call them, with the nails and shit in them at our heads and our faces. And I got banged up real bad, but my partner, he got rushed to the ER. I think he's probably going to lose an eye. They were basically assaulting us officers, and you know, we were told by the mayor and the police commissioner not to arrest anyone because it's going to be this peaceful snowball demonstration. I don't know what the hell snowballs in Washington Square Park has got to do with a bunch of terrorists in Gaza, or why all this bullshit is my fault, but you know, that's what happened. And the mayor, it's really on him to hold these grown adults responsible for this assault on us. You bet I'm going to be talking to my union rep as soon as I get out of this park. And there's one more thing I have to say, aside from I'm sick of these shitheads and their defund the police bullshit. I feel bad for all the Jewish New Yorkers. You know, I love me my morning bagel with a coffee, and Seinfeld, that's good comedy.
Now, you know, I love me a good Seinfeld rerun. Hands off my Jerry, you terrorists.
I don't got no problem with the Jews. They're like part of the backbone of New York City. And so I have to speak up and say, it was freaking scary to be at the receiving end of an anti-Semitic attack like that. I can't even imagine what it's like to actually to be Jewish right now. I blame this mayor, Mam Jihadi, and his hateful rhetoric. I don't know who the fuck he is. And my question is, if there's any lawyers watching, if they call me Jewish and they attacked me while screaming because they said I'm Jewish, can we find these people who wedged the nail in my partner's eye, who also ain't Jewish, and charge these animals with a hate crime? Because that's what this was. It was a hate crime. And why the hell are Americans running out there and not questioning the call to action from terror regimes on TikTok? Are our young people really this stupid? To me, this is a war on America, and the last thing you ought to be doing right now is defunding the police. You need us to protect this city from these shithead animals. It's like watching the downfall of civilized society. There's no law and order left in New York. I'm thinking maybe it's time to throw my papers in and move to Florida. I don't need this shit.
Well, that's the disturbing situation here in the park. This officer behind me wondering if the assault he experienced counts as an anti-Semitic hate crime. Another question that came up when I was speaking to other first responders before the live. Is it really just an innocent TikTok trend if the account that started the event was funded by the IRGC in Iran? Within those parameters, this could potentially be considered an act of terrorism, begging the question, were these activists exercising their free speech or terrorists activated to attack the people who safeguard our city? New Yorkers have been calling on Mayor Zokan Mam Jihadi to address these concerns. We eagerly await his response and hope he takes this afternoon's chaos in the park seriously. Zvi, back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Barry. That's really a shame. We just got word that the mayor is holding a press conference in a few minutes. We will return live with that after this break.
We're gonna make some la 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 snowballs. We're gonna make our mark by packing snow with rocks and screaming la la la. Hey Jews, we will hurl them at police while shouting war must cease. We throw rocks in the name of la 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 world peace. We cover up our faces so no one knows our names. Then no one can prove we've got la 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 no brains.